I use a kitchen timer because I'm the Brown Martha Stewart. Hell yeah. You guys having fun tonight? Yeah, I'm very happy to be here as a diversity hire for this show, so you're welcome for that. Yeah, my name is Abhishek and my pronouns are curry powder. A lot of people do think, a lot of people are surprised when I tell them I'm a foreigner, which I get it, you know, because I can speak English clearly and don't smell like curry 24/7. I am a double minority. I am brown and gay, so if you have a job, I'm probably taking it. It's a tough economy. You know, it's funny, I always knew I was gay when I was growing up, especially before it came out, which was after being gay became a trend. But it took a pandemic for me to realize that I was Asian. I'm in my 30s, I know I don't look like it. I like being in my 30s, I like aging, mostly because I'm ethnic, so I'm just going to look the same anyways, you know? But things in my 30s are different now than when I was in my 20s, like dirty talk, for example. You see, in my 20s, dirty talk was me bent over going, spank this caramel ass. Now in my 30s, and dirty talk's like, what's that pension statement? Ooh, you can afford a headboard? Let's get married. I went to Sobeys earlier today, and I grabbed my stuff, and I headed to self-checkout. I love self-checkout because I love to steal groceries now. Fuck the patriarchy. Thanks, Juliana. I decided I actually had to go through the cashier though today because it was a very long line and at the self-checkout, so I had to get going. And I get there, and Gladys, don't know if that's her name, but I'm naming her for this story, starts ringing me through, and she's just chatting away. And then I give her all a bunch of these Sobeys gas coupons that I had been hoarding, and she's going through them, and she's like, oh wow, you've got a lot of gas coupons here. I was like, I sure do. And she looks me dead in the eye, and she goes, well then you must be a taxi driver, eh? I was like, you must be wanting a death wish. I was like, no, look, like brown people we've come a long way, our skills are varied, we can do so much more than driving a taxi, you know? We can even drive Uber. But people don't actually think I was born in Halifax or let alone in Canada, so I get asked a lot of weird questions, but my favorite is always, people ask me, do you get to go home often? Yeah. And I like to fuck with people now, because I'm 34 and I don't give a shit anymore, you know? And thanks, yeah, woo, yeah, no, who did not giving a shit anymore? And so they'll ask me, do you get to go home often? And I'll just look them right in. I was like, hell yeah, I do. Yeah, every fucking night. Because guess what? This little Indian knows how to use the 102 highway, okay? I know, shocking. I've been gay full-time for 9.5 years. Yeah, it is a full-time job. I have the jawline to prove it. I am single. I'm very much single. Woo if you're single. All right, nobody else? Cool. I don't mind being single. I'm on all the gay dating apps, though, you know. So you're probably on Grindr, on Tinder, and on LinkedIn. Yeah, if you can give me skill endorsement of the show tonight, I really appreciate that. Dating's fun. I've gone out with a lot of very interesting characters in my life so far. I mean, I could just write a book. And one person I went out with, for example, he wanted me to be his Uber driver, call me Kumar. Yeah, that's a fetish that wasn't aware existed. Another guy I had gone out with had told me later on that week that the only reason he had said yes to going on a date with me is because he was hoping to get lucky that night and taste curry ass. Oh, no. Yeah, his wife wasn't happy about that. But my favorite of all, the one always that has my heart, is Knife Guy. Knife Guy. I was talking with this guy on Tinder, and he was pretty open about how having a kinky sex life was very important to him. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I think, handcuffs, blindfolds, eye contact. I like that shit. So we're sexting away, and we're going back and forth, and then he hits me. He's like, I really want you to fuck me with knives. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I ran faster from him than from immigration, alright? Like, I booted it! I creamed him recently. He's engaged. No, he got married. That's a lie. He got married. He found Mr. Knife Guy. I know. Here I am doing stand-up comedy in the mousetrap. Yeah, thank you. Dating is hard. No pun intended. But it's interesting because like now I feel like I can't be as picky as I used to be, right? Like for example, like okay, he's married, sure, but does he wear the ring, right? But because I'm a different ethnicity, people like to think of me as a fetish for them, which is very interesting, And I get it, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I would rather you, I wish like, I want you to love me before I spank you with my cricket bat, right?